Hello everybody. We are ready to go here on the Hunter Classic. So as you can see, we got to harvest a male cottontail rabbit real quickly, so we're gonna do that to start out. So I'm gonna head over to Loggers and hope that we can get ourselves a nice cottontail. Shouldn't be too difficult, honestly. They're pretty easy to find. Hope you're all doing well, though. Hey, Winter Moose, hey, Sea Plays, Fat Bass Fishing, DeBaby, Ethan, Noah, Coastal, Duck, Deer Killer, Robert, Glet. How's everybody doing? Hey, Cornelius. Yeah, it's been good so far, Deer Killer. Hopefully we can get some big males. Oh yeah, I've done that many times, Winter Moose. Most of the time I'll like watch one of Flinter's Classic streams and play Classic at the same time. Alright, let's see what we can do here. So, let's drop those and real quickly equip and unequip the dog to get that bugged thing out of there. There we go. Let's go with the 22 long rifle. Actually, no. Let's go 17 HMR. Where is it? There we go. There's the 17. And gonna have to take that out first. There's 17 HMR. Ooh, we're gonna need the other ammo, I believe. Yeah, let me buy some of the other ammo real quickly. Or maybe we'll be fine. Let me look. Nah, we do need the other kind. There we go. Got 3 boxes of it. Should be good. There we go. Alright, let's get out and take out some rabbits. We just need one male cottontail rabbit and we'll be good. So, let's try to get that. Oh, no worries, Robert. No worries. Hey, HC, how's it going? Nice, Winter. It definitely does make life easier. Way better than having one monitor, for sure. I don't know, Deer Killer. I'm not sure if it's possible. Nice, Silas. Yeah, I'd go for it, Glet. If you can get one that's, you know, not too expensive, you can run Classic on pretty much anything, to be honest. But I definitely do recommend going with more, like a higher-end computer or laptop, because it's always nice to get something that'll last a long time. There we go. Let's see what this buck is. And that's a red deer collar. I still have my other setup. I probably should have just swapped out. Well, don't got a deer call today. Good thing we're just here for a rabbit and then we're moving to a different spot. So I guess we'll see what we can do. We're just after a cottontail rabbit at the moment, Hunter, for a mission. And then I'm probably going to go to whitetail missions. And then after I'm done with whitetail missions, if we finish them today, then we will go to probably turkey missions, because they're pretty easy. Hey, Johnny. How's it going? Probably should get down now that I think of it. Where can you buy Classic? Classic is only available on Steam. Oh yeah, for sure, Glet. That's a... Yeah, that'll get you a pretty high-end one. That's probably gonna get you a top-of-the-line one. Oh my gosh, chill, ma'am. I did not tell you could charge me. What was that about? Didn't even know you were there till you started growling at me. Oh my gosh. Well then. If only I had my bow equipped. Which I probably could have equipped it, but I had to think fast. Oh my gosh, that was wild. Well, that deer's gone now. Never gonna know what that buck was. It was probably a 200 knowing our luck. Maybe we'll see it later. There's a doe, I think. I think that's a doe at least. Yeah, it's a doe. Little whitetail doe. I don't even know what my current whitetail mission is. Maybe I should check that real quick. Very angry pig. That is for sure. Alright, let's see what our current whitetail mission is. Harvest 2 whitetail bucks of 68 kgs or more. That's a pretty easy one. So we need to do that, and then we also need to find ourselves the cottontail rabbit. Alright, later, Robert. Chicken or beef ramen? Beef, definitely. Hey, Blitz. How you doing? There's a deer out there. I think that's a muley. I mean, we've just started up winter. There'll be more people in here in the next half hour or so. Classic streams usually run at about 30 to 50 people. Which isn't too bad for Classic, to be honest. But Call of the Wild's a much bigger game, so there's naturally going to be more people that watch those. That is a muley, I believe. Couple of them. That's a decent buck. 170 to 220. You know, it'd be great if I had a deer call. But I forgot it, so you know... We just gotta take some long-range shots on some muleys. Although that's not gonna be a good shot there, because they're kind of tucked behind stuff. How do you get the 308 engraved? You have to invite a friend to join the game, and then they have to purchase 5,000 Ms. So that's, I think, the only way to do it. I mean, the alternative is just make a second account yourself and then purchase 5,000 gems on it through your referral link. But you have to do it through the referral link that you get by clicking invite a friend or whatever. It's the only way to get it. Unfortunately, because it is probably the coolest one. But unfortunately, it's kind of expensive to get it because of the fact that if you don't have people purchasing it through your invite link, you have to spend quite a bit to get it. Hey, Caden, how's it going? Hey, Diamonds. You did not miss much except a pig that decided to attack us. That was wild, to say the least. Just out of nowhere, it started charging us. I don't see any rabbits yet. Maybe we can get a view on this buck up here real quickly, take that out, and then move further over this way for some cottontails, because kind of like in those trees over there is where I see a lot of cottontail. Yeah, pretty much bucks and ducks. Ooh, that's a big buck. Hold on. That was a big whitetail. Wait a minute. Since it already spooked, we can probably blast away this muley real quick. Because that's a solid mule deer as well. A lot of solid deer. And we're after rabbits today. Of course, the deer show up when I'm after the rabbits. Like, I'm not sure what the potential score of this deer is up here, but that whitetail looked big. There we go. Got him down. Now let's go chase down that whitetail. Hey, untamed hunters. It's going pretty good. We just downed a pretty good mule deer and then saw a really nice whitetail run off. So we're gonna try and get both of those. Maybe HC, but that would be quite the tall task. They would basically have to remaster Classic, and that would probably take a few years to do. But maybe one of these days they'll do something like that. There's been lots of talk of that being something that a lot of people want, so I don't know, maybe one of these days we'll see it. I sure hope we do, because that would be awesome. Hey, Richard, how's it going? You get the game through Steam. It is PC only, though. That's not good, James. Sorry to hear that, man. That's a good deer. Not gonna lie, that's a nice buck. This might break 200, actually. Could be a 215 or so. No, it's 183. I was completely wrong. Why did I think that that was a 200 plus? Honestly, it might have been a 200 that had a lot of deductions. Because it did have kind of really rough short tines. We need to find that whitetail track now. Try to figure out where that guy went. We can always get the cottontail later. I think he ran like over this little hill here. Is Tiawaroa a good map for fallow and red deer? Might buy the map when it goes on sale. Yeah, it's an amazing map for both of those. Arguably the best red deer map and definitely the best fallow map. Just got back from dove hunting, just got 14 dove and shot 8 boxes. Not too bad though, man. It's still 14 doves no matter how much ammo you had to go through to get them. Is this the track? Yeah, it's the one. 85 to 100. Please be the giant that I think you are. It looked pretty big when it was running off. So I think it's got a decent chance of being a good buck. Hey, GR, how's it going? Playing Call of the Wild and all my sounds are in slow motion? That's not good. I'm going to assume you're probably lagging then. Sounds like something that lag would do. Where's the next track? You know, we could possibly run into this deer just by fast traveling to Middle Tower, but I don't know if we should. The next track's probably over here a little bit farther. Yeah, right there. So it is going to be around Middle Tower, actually. You know, it might be the best move to fast travel. We'll keep moving a little bit and see if we can spot it before then, but if not, then I think we'll fast travel over to Middle Tower. How big we talking? Not sure. It looked pretty decent, though. Well, that's an old track. Might have to go this way, then. It's gonna be one of those, huh? It looked to be at least 150s, 160s, but it was really wide, so I'm thinking more like 180s, but it's hard to say. I just barely caught a glimpse of him, but he is an 80 to 100 bucks, so definitely could be pretty decent. Hey, Mr. Yeast. I definitely don't, Richard. I think, honestly, Classic system is superior to Call of the Wild when it comes to scoring. Call of the Wild's scoring system is very weird in some aspects. But here in Classic, it's the same as, I believe, Boone and Crockett. So it's the same as real-life scoring. I'd love to see Call of the Wild get this system, to be honest. That's an old trail. That's not the one that we need. Where is this next track? This guy is just being very elusive. We saw him run in this direction, though. Really surprised we have not seen another track from him. Not really, Jor. I don't really watch any sports, to be honest. I used to watch football, but that was it. Haven't watched it since, like, 2014. Yeah, there's absolutely no tracks around here. That's so strange. Hey, Joni, how's it going? Let's just fast travel over, see if we can spot it from the tower. And while we're here, let's actually get the correct gear. Let's get the right stuff for once. No, that's not what I wanted. Better. Much better. See if we can spot the deer from this tower. Knowing my luck, probably not, but it's worth a shot. All else fails, we just sprint around until we find the track, and then we start following it. Hey, Whitetail Slayer. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Decent hog. Don't see anything yet. Coyote over there. This big buck's gotta be somewhere. Because he should have ran off in this direction. Is that him? Maybe. Hard to tell. Yeah, I can't tell. Well, one way to find out, if he comes to the call, it's not him, because we spooked him off and he wouldn't be coming to the call. And if this one does come to the call, then it's a different deer and we can at least use it for the mission. Provided it's heavy enough. Maybe Indominus. Maybe. I haven't decided exactly. We're for sure doing some whitetail missions. And maybe some turkey missions, and then I've got to finish the daily mission as well, which is to harvest a cottontail rabbit male. So we got a few things we need to do today, but if we have time after, we'll jump into some puma hunting, because I do want to get into it again. Yeah, I think this might be our buck. He's not coming to the call, which is a good sign. Now the problem is going to be trying to get him to actually show himself to where we can get a shot on him. Because I think it's got to be our buck. He's not interested in this call so far. Hey GBK, how's it going? Oh, there he is. Maybe it isn't the same buck, because it actually looks like it might be coming to the call. Oh yeah, that's definitely not the same one. That's definitely a different buck, because that's got a smaller rack. And what's the weight of it? 75 to 90. Definitely a different buck. You know, until we actually do get to where a rabbit is, let's just unequip the, the 17 HMR and actually get the bow out so we can take this buck real quick. Then we gotta head out and try to find that bigger buck. Because this guy is definitely not the one that we saw running off. Not nearly wide enough. And not as many tines. Nice, Flex. That's awesome. Is Black Gold Feral Pig and Hunter Call the Wild rare? No, it's not rare. The only rare for the feral pigs is albino. And then if you get a male pig that is either black spots or pink, then that's an uncommon. Because for the most part, the black spots and pink fur types are only on the female pigs. But there's like a very small chance that it can be on a male as well. And those are uncommons as far as I have seen. That buck needs to hurry up. I know, right? They walk in so slow in Classic. Let's just spot everything around here while we can. While we're waiting for that buck. Small pheasant. A small female pheasant. Imagine we see like a melanistic pheasant or something. I would be so happy if we did. Been after one of those for so long here in Classic and never seen one. That's a decent sized pheasant. Yes, Whitetail, they did. The 2 muleys did get accepted as a super rare. What is that? Is that a coyote? It is. 40 to 52, kind of a small male. A while back, a few people had told me to get these yellow glasses, and I've really been liking them ever since I got them. That's a tiny deer. Oh my. It's also a pheasant over there. That is a really tiny buck. Hey, Bob, how's it going? And no problem, man. I try to read all the comments as much as I can, at least. We got a lot of deer coming in, but it's not our buck. Not that big male that we need to track down. But we got a couple here, at least. Well, I should probably scent eliminator real quick. Let's take this bigger one first. Don't want to take a moving shot just in case we mess it up. But that one right there is actually a little easier, so we'll take that one. Thanks, Whitetail. The deer sounds like someone snoring. I guess it could, yeah. This one's not heavy enough for the mission, unfortunately, but this one should be. This should easily be heavy enough. They have to be at least 68 kgs to count for this mission, so I think this one had a minimum weight estimate of 75, so it should easily make it. Yeah, you can get rares on Classic. I think there's more rares on Classic than there is on Call of the Wild. Not like the amount of them you find, but like the different fur types are much more vast here on the Hunter Classic than in Call of the Wild. Let's go try to find that big buck since he's kind of being elusive. We got to figure out where his last track was even left. Yeah, exactly, Johnny. I think I've only killed like 2 or 3 rares out of the last like few hundred kills. They're very hard to find. Especially since in Classic you don't see nearly as many animals as you do in Call of the Wild. What can you get Call of the Wild on? Call of the Wild's available on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC, I believe. I don't think it's available on anything else. And then Classic is just on PC. How rare are non-typicals? Not quite as rare as a rare fur type, but they're still decently hard to find. Found my diamond scrub hair. Pretty cool in the lodge. Nice, Bob. Are there any other maps on Classic? I think Classic has 12 maps. 12 or 13? I think so, at least. I think it's 12. What's my favorite animal that I've killed in Classic? I mean, I gotta say the 200 whitetail, probably. My 201 whitetail's probably the best thing I've killed. And probably my favorite as well. What else have I got that was crazy good, though? I'm trying to remember. I did recently get a non-typical mule deer that I really like the rack of, so that's probably one of my favorites as well. Are you talking about for PC, Cole? If you're talking about for PC, you can only get Call of the Wild through Steam. Alright, so I think what we're going to do is run around and pick up tracks until we find a track from our buck. We're going to spook everything in the area, but I think it'll be worth it to just actually figure out which tracks are his. Welcome back, Hunter. Hey, Faith, how's it going? Oh yeah, I guess you can buy the hard copy of Call of the Wild, and then I think it comes with like a code or something, right, for Steam? I'm not 100% familiar how the hard copies work. Is it still a disc, or do they just give you, like I was saying, a code? How do they do those? Super tired? That's been me recently too. Just super, super worn out. But things have been pretty good. Things have been going decently well. Oh, it is a disc? Good to know. There's the track from our big buck, but this is one of the old tracks from when he was walking into where we spooked him. We gotta find his fleeing tracks, because that's what we've been having trouble finding. And to think we started this hunt out looking for a cottontail rabbit for a mission, and now we're just chasing a big buck around. Oh yeah, Whitetail Slayer. Smoothest experience ever. Toaster gameplay is the second to none. Highly recommend. Oh, there's a track. Please be a fleeing track. That'd be amazing. Whoa, hold on. He was over here again. No, that means we spooked him. I didn't expect him to come back to this spot. Well, that's unfortunate. It's gotta be the same buck, too. Because it was a, it said rediscovered previous trail, so I think it would have to be. Now the question is, what direction did he run off in? Someone found an interesting way to get noticed in Flinter's stream earlier. Oh no, what did they do, Bob? I was in Flinter's stream, but I was like half editing and watching at the same time, so I missed quite a bit. Where's the next track? Alright, let's just figure out what direction it ran off in real quick. Then we'll worry about going slow. I think first thing we need to do is figure out which direction it even ran in. What does AFK mean? I think it's like away from... I don't know what the K stands for, but it basically just means that you're not at your PC. Like, you're not actually playing. You're just sitting there. Oh, apparently it means away from keyboard. So, like, if I were to leave to go use the bathroom real quickly, I would be AFK. Let's find this track real quickly. There we go, okay. This is probably the one where he was sprinting off. Oh, gotcha, Bob. I did hear that. That sounds like something Acid would say. Son loves watching you with me. He's 1.5 in claps. That's awesome, Catherine. That's awesome to hear. I'm glad that he likes it. Man, I can't wait till my daughter gets old enough to where she can actually, like, watch shows with me. That'll be amazing. It's been so crazy seeing her, like, slowly being more interested in everything. Guess since I'm on PS4, if I went to the bathroom, I'd be AFC away from controller. Probably. AFC could also just be a football division. Don't think that was our deer. Didn't look very big, at least. Oh, this is trotting, actually. You know, maybe it didn't actually spook, and then I probably just spooked it off. We could try calling, I guess, see if maybe it's still in the area. Don't have too high hopes after all the running I just did, though. But maybe we can get lucky. Yeah, Bob. Nice, Whitetail. Notice a pattern. Played a month offline and was getting rares every other day. But the past month I started playing on multi and found 0 rares but huge animals. Are you talking about in Call of the Wild or Classic? If it's in Call of the Wild, that's just luck of the draw. But here in Classic, there is a theory that multiplayer gives you better stuff, so maybe that would make sense. Classic? Yeah, I've definitely noticed something like that as well. Although for me, it's both rares and big animals I find more of in multiplayer. Although I guess I did get my 200 in single player, so it goes both ways, I guess, but there is a theory that the multiplayer gives better stuff. Gonna need you to leave, sir. That works too. Okay. Where's the next track? Did it, like, cut around the rocks? Maybe. Who knows? I know, right? Fantastic shot. It's great. I absolutely nailed it. Where is it? Where's the next track? We're gonna spend like a year chasing this thing, I can already tell. We'll find this thing after a year of looking. Well, I don't see the next track over here, so it must be other side. Hey, Bubbles, how's it going? Everybody needs a hug. What do you mean? Who would deny a hug? Yeah, true, Arthur, true. It is very difficult to tell. Especially since EW keeps all that type of stuff very secretive. The only reason we even know, like, percentages and stuff for Call of the Wild is just because people data mined it. But nobody's done that to Classic, so nobody knows the odds of anything. Where is the next track? This is just becoming ridiculous. Couldn't be too far, right? A troll ground. Sounds about right. That'd be my luck. I'm gonna have to start sprinting around again. I just need to find the trail. Find a trail that's actually consistent. Because we're not getting any consistent tracks. They're all split up and far away. And weird like this. Once I can get on a consistent trail, then we can focus on moving slower, I guess. Well, and I'll be right back. I gotta turn the AC higher up. My wife's trying to cook me in here. 75 degrees. Oh gosh. Where is the next track? This whitetail just loves being elusive. Yeah, Diamonds, there is. There's Melanistic Albino and Fabled Piebald. Where did he go? I seriously don't see any sign of the next track anywhere. This is just odd. Oh, there we go. Finally. And it did start fleeing, so I guess it didn't matter if we ran a bit. Honestly, Mr. Yeast, I start sweating when it gets past like 72. Hey, that's our buck. We finally found our buck. 10 years later. Maybe we can even see him from here. Looks like he's just barely behind a hill. I don't think he'll come to the call because we've spooked him so much, but we can see. Let's hope we can actually get over this hill without spooking it. I think we should be able to. We'll just take it slowly. Somebody did diamonds. Somebody got an albino. Somebody got an albino great one, but then this last update made it bug out, so now it's just a common. But somebody named LC got an albino great one. It's the only known legit rare great one. Yeah, Bob. Same here. Same here, man. It's rough. But on the bright side, I stay warm all winter. So that's the one positive, but then the second it hits summertime, I'm just dying constantly. It's great. We're finally about to see how big this buck really is. It looked pretty large when we first saw it, but we just barely got a brief look at it, so for all I know, it could only be like a 150s buck, or it could be a 200. It was hard to tell. We shall see very soon. Okay, that's a different buck. So we gotta be careful. Oh, there he is. There's our buck. I could not tell how big he is. Oh, he's big. Ooh, he is big. I could not really tell how big though, because once again, the lighting was really bad there. At least 150s or 160s, possibly bigger. I guess it's gonna depend on how many tines he has. Please let this be a giant like I think it might be. Ooh, that's looking good. That's looking like a good buck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a 7x7. Not gonna be a 200 then. But definitely a solid deer. There's the other one. What? That must have been just microscopically too far in front. That's a big deer. Look at the size of this giant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's just a 7x7, but this might honestly be like a 190 7x7. 162? What? Not gonna lie, I expected this to be much bigger. I mean, look at how wide he is. Does it have short tines? I mean, maybe, kind of. That surprises me, though. That scored way lower than I expected it to. Yeah, I'm kind of confused, too. How is that a 162 buck? That blows my mind. I've never had a 162 this small looking. Or, this big looking, I mean. Try to get this lined up. Not bad. I'll take that. Yeah, that looks so much bigger. It must just be like short tines or something. Still a good deer though. I mean, it's not like it's a bad deer. It's still a good one. There's just deer everywhere. They are all over right now. That's a solid deer. Not terrible. Not huge, but not bad. Let's get that equipped real quickly for the rabbits, because I did see a rabbit run in that direction. Hey, D&J. How's it going? Favorite animal on Classic? Definitely the whitetail. The whitetail are just amazing in Classic. Yeah, I thought he was a lot bigger as well. Because I had a pretty big buck recently that scored way higher than that one that was also a 7x7. And it didn't even look as big as this one. Nice, D&J. Hey, CK. Hey, CG. Think I'm first? You're probably first, if I were to take a guess. Think you're first. Hey, Tony. You didn't miss too much. That 162 buck we just picked up is the best thing of the day. We did get like a 183 mule deer, but so far that's been it. Just those two things have been our best. And to think we came out here just to find a cottontail rabbit for a mission, and now we've shot like everything but the cottontail. We need to try and get that thing soon. We could probably hit this shot. Let's hope it actually hits vitals. Ah, it held low. Or it hit low. Ooh, cottontail. Where did it go? I saw the cottontail. Alright, well, it's cottontail time. I didn't really care too much about that buck anyway. See if we can blast a rabbit or two around here. Hey, Cyclone, how's it going? To be honest, I probably won't, CK. I don't really like hunting sim that much. The game had so much potential and they just did not capitalize on any of it. I've already done pretty much everything I can do in that game. Right now, I'm just waiting for Ultimate Hunting. I'll play lots of Ultimate Hunting when it comes out, but not gonna play any hunting simulator right now. Unless they come out with a big update for it, fixing a lot of the issues. And making it have more replay value. Is that one? It is. Is it a male? Female. Let's get it down just to get one down, though. Hey, Zero, I'm doing pretty good. Do you know when Ultimate Hunting is coming out? I believe early 2022. So, probably like 5-6 months. That's just an estimate, though. See if we can find any more rabbits. Oh, gotcha, CK. I do have some videos of it if you haven't seen them already. I do have a bunch of hunting simulator videos on the channel. I think I've got at least 10 of them. Well, there goes a bobcat. Goodbye, sir. Or ma'am. We've only got an hour left on this daily mission, so I gotta focus on this rabbit. I just heard one. I just heard a rabbit. It was very faint, so I don't know if you guys heard that or not, but I just heard a rabbit run. I'm gonna be surprised if one of these tracks is it. That's a buck track. That's a cottontail track, but it's going in the wrong direction. There's one. Are you a male, though? The best weapon in hunting sim? It really depends. I always went with a 338 and a 223, or a 243. 338, 243 was a combo I really liked. That's a female as well. That one's got a decent estimate, though. Up to 1800. I swear I hear one close, moving around. I swear I hear one. Which would not surprise me, because this spot right here, I usually find a few. Nice, CK. One of the things about a hunting sim is most of the guns are cosmetic appearance changes only. There's not really any like performance changes. The only thing that really matters is the caliber you choose. The calibers are quite different from each other, but like each gun, the only difference you're paying for is like the look of it. It's the caliber you choose that really matters. Yeah, that doe just ran off. Where's the other cottontails, though? We need to find ourselves some more. $10K gems. Got shotgun, collar, crossbow, rifle tent. What should I buy next? Let me actually look at something real quick, because one thing I've noticed is that the turkey missions are one of those sets of missions that doesn't require a lot of different guns. So let me real quickly just see what the turkey missions require, because turkey missions are really good for earning gems. Let's see. Turkey, turkey, turkey. There they are. So you said you've already got a bow. Do you have the side-by-side shotgun? Because for the turkey missions, you'll only need the side-by-side shotgun and the 22 pistol. Side-by-side shotgun and 22 pistol. So I would get those. I'd go for those two first, and they're actually some of the cheaper ones, so... Because the turkey missions are really easy. Definitely recommend going for those. Hey, Scared Cow, how's it going? Welcome back. Nice, CK. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. That's a decent one to have in hunting sim. Relatively strong caliber. No more rabbits yet. I got a feeling this is gonna be a little bit of a longer search than I was hoping. Although there's usually a decent amount of them out in, like, this field up here, so maybe we can find some there. Alright, later, CK. Thank you for watching. Come on, little guy. Where are you? Just need a male rabbit. Then we can move on to hunt something else. Okay, so that's a cottontail track. So is that. Looks like they went down here. Or over here. Honestly, who knows? These rabbits are crazy. Like, we've been finding a few rabbits, but they've all been female, and I need a male. Is that one? No, that is a rock. Okay, that's definitely not a rabbit. Unless they've developed cloaking abilities and now transform into rocks to hide. Ah, that's not good, Blitz. I saw the pictures you posted. I wasn't sure if that was something that happened to you or if it was something that you found when you were out, but it sounds like it was you now that you're mentioning it, so that's rough, dude. That's really rough. Please be a male. Female, why? All I find is female rabbits. I need a male. Where's the males? Enough with the female rabbits. Is it too much to ask for just one male rabbit? The only time I want them, I can't find them. Might have to restart the game, honestly. We have done a lot of shooting and probably spooked off a lot of stuff. And we don't have much time left for this mission. Can I fast travel? I can, okay. So we could actually fast travel and just go through that area again and see if we can find anything. So we'll head back over to, like, around here. Hopefully get something. That's not good, Blitz. That's not good, man. 3 260s in one hunt. That's not bad. That's really good, man. Hey, Lucid, how's it going? Is there a new update in Call of the Wild? When was the last time you played, Scared Cow? Because we haven't had an update in at least a month. And the last update was just like a hotfix patch. The last, like, content update was Rancho. Slammed the brakes as I looked over my shoulder. Yeah, it is pretty bad timing. Very bad timing for sure. Definitely one of those situations that's unlucky and you can't really avoid. Both headlights and high beams still work? Jeez. Won't believe about a shot level 9 legendary piebald red deer this morning. Trolled me at 238. Aw, that's rough, dude. That's really rough. It happens, though. Nice, Golden. Time to have $300 a month insurance and total my car. Oh, gosh. Feels bad, Blitz. Feels bad, man. Alright, let's see if we can find anything once we get up over this hill. If I don't see anything in this spot, then we're just gonna restart. We've been in this session for almost an hour now anyway. I love how I wanted to do just like a quick hunt here to get this mission done and then move to like missions for like the regular missions, but this daily mission has just took so long because there's no male rabbits. Hey Elmer, how's it going? I stream 5 days a week at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time 0. The only days I don't stream are Wednesday and Saturday. But I stream every other day at 3 p.m. PST. Come on, little rabbits. Where are you? What other parts of the map are good for rabbits? I know like this entire area is, and then like the area through here is pretty good. But what else is good for them? I've never really paid attention to the cottontail rabbits because they don't really interest me too much. Alright, later, scared cow. These darn rabbits hiding their leader. Yeah, they love to do that. Top of the trail on the lodge? Got you. So like up here. Yeah, that would make sense. I guess that would be a spot that they probably are. Yeah, it definitely is a night and day difference, goofy dude. I remember when I switched from a headset mic to the Blue Snowball, it was such a vast improvement. And then switching from the Snowball to the Yeti wasn't as big of an improvement, but it was still like a noticeable difference. Currently I'm running the Yeti, but I was using the Snowball for quite a while. Yeti makes some pretty good mics. Hey Gage, how's it going? Right now we're hunting for cottontail rabbits because we need a male one for the daily mission. Then we're probably going to be hunting for either turkey or whitetail. Gotcha, Arthur. What's the rarest thing I've killed on Classic? 200 whitetail. I killed a 201 scoring whitetail deer, I think about a year ago. And that's the rarest thing that I've killed by far. I don't think anything else that I've killed even comes close to that. Like, I've got a few things like a 400 scoring elk and a melanistic red deer stag and like a 306 non-typical whitetail, but none of those really come close to the 200 scoring typical whitetail. Hey, I see one of our bucks. Howdy. How's it going, buddy? We'll probably restart our game after we get this. I don't see any rabbits of interest. Or any rabbits at all, for that matter. Just don't see much at all. Goodbye, little bobcat. You will be missed. I'm assuming you're talking about the bridge right here. I don't think there's any other bridge, right? Yeah, it's got to be this bridge. I do have a tent relatively close to there, so we could try that. I wish I knew more about the cottontails, but I just don't hunt them that often. Here's our little buck. 105. Alright. Yeah, let's just restart. Yeah, I did get the buck. It was a 162 scoring one. Let's refresh and accept some more missions. We have 52 minutes left to do this one. Let's accept all the ones that we need. Mule deer buck from 47 meters. And whitetail buck from under 46 meters. Easy enough, right? We shall start there then. Alright, Blitz. No worries. 170's pretty good, Gage. That's a good buck. Yeah, I know Settlers has some good rabbit hunting, but I refuse. I refuse to go to Settlers Creek. Settlers Creek is just not for me. Yeah, good headsets are definitely worth it. It'll greatly improve your experience. And honestly, you don't even have to get like any of the crazy like $100 or $200 headsets. There's some really good $50 headsets out there that are more than good enough, you know? Like the HyperX Cloud Stinger is like $50 and it's a great headset. I think the Cloud 2s are like 60 or 70 and they are arguably one of the best budget headsets ever. They are just phenomenal. Currently I use the HyperX Cloud Mix, which is a more advanced version of the Cloud 2s basically. Well, I guess not quite. It's a little bit different, but it's like their newest model of headset. But pretty much anything HyperX is going to be good. Nice, Cole. That's awesome. Hey, Hunter17, how's it going? Hope you've been doing well. That's a buck. Muley. I mean, we might as well take out a couple nice mule deer while we're looking for our rabbits, right? Might as well get a few of them. Nice, Elmer, that's awesome. That's how Call of the Wild works sometimes. You'll spend a lot of time not finding what you're looking for, and then when you finally do find one, you just find a bunch of them. My theory on that is that it's probably because if you've been hunting them for a while, like by the time you actually get one, you've built up a lot of experience with that species, so by then you kind of know what to do to find them. Therefore, you start getting better trophies. That's my theory on it, at least. Get the scent cover on. Hopefully we don't spook this thing. Where is it? Taking its sweet time, I see. Well, we'll just keep moving up. There we go. Yeah, he's moving in. Just very slowly. There he is. Pretty small. A pretty little guy. We'll try, James. We will try to get them. We got a 162 scoring whitetail earlier, so we got something decent. That's a crazy looking typical. It's got a wild drop tine and a sticker. That is a wild looking deer. Been a while since I've seen a buck that looks quite like that one. That is crazy looking. Alright, Joni, hopefully you get it. Hey, Flying Buzzard, how's it going, man? We've been trying to find ourselves a male cottontail rabbit and have just had no luck. Absolutely no luck on it. Yeah, such a crazy looking one. No, it's not a non-tip. This is just a typical, but it's got a drop tine and a sticker. The non-tips look a little bit different. This is just a very wonky typical. But to be honest, it's a pretty cool looking typical. Yeah, hopefully, Buzzard. We've only got like 45 minutes left to find it before the next daily mission happens. So I'm hoping that we can get it quickly. But this buck has kind of took our focus for a second. Because it's a pretty interesting looking muley. There we go, we got it down. Very cool looking buck. Definitely not a male jackrabbit, though. Or a cottontail rabbit, I mean. Let's get a trophy shot of this one, even though it's not super high scoring, because it's very interesting looking. It's not gonna work. Pull that. Kind of if we get the angle right, maybe? I don't know. Good enough. We'll just go with that. Now let's go find those cottontail. Looks like a small high fence deer? Kind of. Definitely a weird looking one. Why the Boone and Crockett outfit? I guess just because I'm wearing it. Wait, is it the Boone and Crockett? No, this isn't the Boone and Crockett. This is a mix of the tweed and the Doc Monsignor. And I use it because it's got good camo against deer species and rabbits for this one. This one has, let's see, where is it? Above moderate visual reduction versus species of the deer and rabbit family. And so that's why I've got the tweed stuff on for the most part. What's my personal best blacktail? I think it's like 192 or 193. I think so, at least. I've only killed one of those big rack blacktail, and I think it was pretty low scoring for that rack. So it was around like 192 or 193. I'd have to go back and look. Kind of head up in this direction, hopefully find some rabbits. How does the camo work and how do I check it out? So the camo, each of them, depending on which camo it is, will have protection against either certain like environment types or certain animals. So like, for example, if I get like the fall forest camo, then it will have good camo in a place like Loggers Point or like the forests of Valdaboy. If I go with something like the Doc Monsignor stuff, it has, I believe, moderate camo against stuff like deer. If you go with the tweed stuff, it's got protection against deer and rabbits. Each of them will tell you what it does on it. So the best way to do it is kind of just look at it. I think Who Cares has a video about camo, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure he has a video comparing like the clothes and like a guide on what to buy. I might be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure he does. Yeah, pretty much, Buzzard. It's more like what you would go with in real life when it comes to like the environment. Certain camos, like a snow camo, is gonna have good camo in snowy environments. A fall forest camo is gonna have good good camo on one of the fall maps, like Timbergold Trails or Hirschfelden. So it works kind of like that. And one easy way to see if you're getting protection is to hit tab to pull out your hunter mate, and then I think G. Yeah, G, and then you do camo view. So this kind of like tannish color, it basically means I'm getting camo against certain species. If you're wearing one of the types of camo that is for specific maps, like the Fall Forest, if I was wearing Fall Forest and I was walking around in the fields of, hold on. If I was walking around in the fields of Loggers Point, then it wouldn't give me the camo. But if I was walking in the forests of Loggers Points, it would give me camo. So it's not just map and species, but also like the part of the map. Like if you have a forest camo, you have to be in the trees for it to actually work. If you have a field camo, then you have to be in the fields for it to work. So it's relatively in-depth. Yeah, me too, Johnny. I would really like to see that. You know what I'd like to see more, though, is a male cottontail rabbit, but we're never gonna get that, right? 40 minutes to go on the mission. Yeah, we got a decent amount of time, so hopefully we can do it. Hopefully we can do it. We're getting into the area where I usually see a lot of them, so maybe. Hey, Levi, how's it going? Let's see what this buck is. This is the area where we killed, or not killed, but we saw one of the rabbits last time. And I usually see a decent amount of them through here. Don't see anything yet. Oh, there's our deer. Decent muley. Not amazing, but not terrible. That might actually be a different one. Because it shows that the other one has not moved. Oh, it's definitely a different one. Got a full group of muleys, none of them huge though. Definitely solid though. Not bad, but not amazing. I only saw 4 though, there should be one more. There's 3, 4. Where's number 5? Huh. Hopefully we can find that 5th one. Watch it be just a giant non-tip. Considering getting an outfit with my next shopping spree of them. That's why I was asking. Thanks so much for helping me. Scarecrow was low-key tripping trying to figure it out. No worry, Buzzard. No worries. I definitely recommend going with something like I'm wearing. The tweed or the Boone and Crockett or like the Dockmon Signer. Something that covers you against a bunch of different deer species. But if there's like a certain type of map that you hunt mostly, then I'd get the camo that works for that map. Okay, it's another small one. Hello, you're staring at me. I don't like that. Okay, they're really close, so I feel like one's gonna spook when I shoot. Oh, he's spooked anyway. Well, so much for that. I ducked down hoping he wouldn't see me, but he saw me anyway. Oh well, we're here for rabbits anyway. It happens. None of them were massive, so it's not too big of a loss. Just was hoping that they wouldn't spook off so that they wouldn't spook everything else in the area. Yeah, it is true. Going with the bundles is definitely the cheaper way of doing it. Finally in rabbit territory. Now, where's these bunnies? Need to get my tracking skill up on them so I can actually tell if it's a male or a female. Although I doubt I ever will, because I don't hunt rabbits much. There we go, there's a rabbit. We got one in front of us. What are you, ma'am, sir? Sir, ma'am? Sir, ma'am, ma'am? It's a sir. It's a sir. It's about to go down. We have found a sir. The sir has hit the dirt, I think. To be honest, I'm not sure. Gage, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that. Classic isn't much of my thing, but here's some love regardless. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate you hanging out in the stream even though Classic's not your thing. Did we miss? Did we miss? No. Don't tell me we missed. Don't tell me we missed. I mean, it's not like the rabbit's gonna go far because it's just a rabbit, but... Oh, I swear if we missed. I think I did. I think I missed. Oh, no. Finally found it and I missed. Oh, no, I hit it. We got it. We're good. It just didn't die immediately. There it is. And mission completed. Finally. Oh, it's about time. That took way longer than it needed to. Alright, now we can actually focus on something else because that daily mission is done. Back to smoking whitetail for the missions. Let's real quickly swap out for a different rifle. Actually, let's just get our full loadout for Logger's Point. Actually, it's pretty much what I had on me already. However, let's get rid of that right there. Get the good old heavy recurve. Yeah, I swear if I had missed that, that would have been so bad. Ooh, you're a good whitetail. Ooh, you're a really good whitetail. Hold on. Yeah, it's a good one. 150s, probably. Maybe 160s. Solid deer. We gotta shoot it from under 46 meters, so... we still gotta be careful and get to the tower. Favorite rifle, bow, and shotgun? Favorite bow is the snakebite. Favorite shotgun is the 12-gauge semi-automatic. Favorite rifle? Probably the 308 or the 9.3 over and under. The 9.3 by 62 is also good, though. 300's pretty great. There's a lot of good guns. Doesn't allow you to equip boots. I'm not sure why that would be a thing. You should be able to. I don't think there's anything that limits the use of boots. You should be able to put boots on. There's definitely a bobcat spooking that one. Good to know there's lots of bucks in the area, though. Oh, hello there. That actually looks like a big bobcat. That actually looks like a good one. No, it's a female. Well, that was deceiving. It looked big. Is that another deer? I think it is. We might have got a really good whitetail spawn. Oh, we definitely got a good whitetail spawn. That's 3 bucks in the area and we just got here. That's a really good whitetail spawn. Is that another? Or is that the one that we already spotted? It's the one that we already spotted. It's the one that got no, it's not. There's another. Wow. This is good. We could get like 2 or 3 missions done here. Before we let these come in, I do need to see what the next mission is going to be, so I'll check the wiki real quick. I gotta find out what we need to do after we kill one from under 46. Whitetail, whitetail, there we go. Okay, hunt a buck from under 46 meters is what we're currently on. And then the next one after that is take a whitetail with at least 8 points from 115 meters or more. So after we bow this big guy, or whichever one comes in, we need to blast one from long range. Yeah, this is a solid spawn for sure. I'm happy with this. Oh, there's another deer out there. Really far out. It's a buck as well. Jeez, that's awesome. That's one of the best spawns I've had in a while. Where's the big guy, though? Our big buck is being very elusive. There he is. Yeah, that's a good deer. 155 to 195. That one will definitely do nicely for this mission. Although if we can get 2 down with the bow, I might actually wait to pick him up and save him for a ladder mission, because we could take another one for the current mission, then shoot one of these out here for the 115 meter shot one, and then use the big one for the mission after that, providing it's actually one that will work with that. Let's see. Okay, so no, that wouldn't work, because then the next mission is harvest 2 does. Ah, it's whatever. We'll just take this big guy then and use him for this mission. Let's get a close-up of him. What do you guys think he's gonna spawn? Spawn, what am I talking about? What do you think he's going to score? It's only a 6x6. But he's got really tall tines. Yeah, the 12 gauge pump is great. What are you guys thinking this will score? My guess is probably like 165. I'm thinking 165 for this guy. Because he does have a really good frame. Really good looking buck. Man, if he was an 8x8, this thing would be really huge. Okay, I need you to stay right there, because I think you're getting a little bit closer than I'd like you to. Oh no, you're still 215 away. You could walk another 100 meters and be fine. Oh, let's actually reload this. Going big with 175? I mean, it's possible. I've killed a 172 scoring 6x6, I think. If I'm not mistaken. Anything over here? Because this is the side that I always have deer sneak up on me on. Oh, there's another deer there. Yeah, we got both of those bucks coming in. It sucks that we got the great deer spawn on these missions, though, because when we shoot for the next mission, it's gonna spook everything. And we'll have to shoot before too much longer. We're gonna have to go for this, even though it's not ideal angle with the heavy recurve. Okay, perfect. Let's see the distance of these. How far are you? 178, we still have time for this one to come in and bow him. Then we'll take the long shot on that guy. Yeah, it is a 6x6. Negative 4269, probably. Or 42069. Yeah, probably is. Let's be honest. It's probably the real score. Stop moving, buddy. What are you doing? There we go. Let's take this one out now. Turned, no. That might have got it, though. Hey, Dave, it's going good. We just downed a pretty good buck. Let's get this giant. Solid deer. I'm still saying 160. Yeah, yep. I said 165, right? Did I say 165? I don't remember, to be honest. I'm sure one of you guys remember, probably. That's not bad. Solid deer. We'll get a quick trophy shot. Nothing crazy for this guy. we'll just go with that. Now, let's accept the next mission. And then we should be able to go pick up that other one and it will count. I did say 165? Okay. Well, there we go. I guess I got it. I think that means I hunt whitetail too much in this game. Hey, Kate, how's it going, man? Glad to see you here. Hope you enjoy watching. Hey, Oaks, how's it going? Round it up and I get it? True. You were pretty close. In fact, you were a little bit closer than me because I said 165 and it was 165.66. So I think you were technically a little bit closer. Oh, also, guys, there's a potential video I was thinking about doing, and I was curious what your opinion on it is. I'm going to be asking the same question in tomorrow's video. I just have to edit it and upload it, but I think it'd be kind of cool to do a video where I basically spend all of the gems that I've earned from missions and then use all the stuff that we purchased. Because I've been saving up a bunch of gems, that's what I meant. The stuff you get from missions, gems. I've been saving up a bunch of gems, and I want to do like a massive spending spree on everything. I think that could be kind of a fun video. I think I've got like 53 or 54,000 gems. I want to do a couple sets of missions to get up to like 70k and then do the spending spree. But I think that could be kind of a fun video to do. Just buy a ton of like the engraved guns. And then use like the last bit to get camping supplies and stuff. I think it could be fun. Alright, awesome. We'll definitely do it then, since you guys seem to be down with that. Hey, Tropical, how's it going? There's the next track. This guy probably ran a little ways. We did hit him twice, I think, but maybe only once. It's kind of looking like we missed those last shots. Why not make a what to buy video with that? I could, but there's already people that have videos like that, so I don't know if I'd do one like that. Where did he go? Live stream a hunt with the guns? True, I could do that as well. Definitely gonna make a couple of the purchases, some of those engraved versions of guns I already have. Because there's a lot of cool guns that I don't have the engraved versions of. So I'd like to get some of the engraved ones. Because I'm at the point in Classic where I've got pretty much everything. The only thing I don't have is like engraved versions of some of the guns I already have. Should make a trophy lodge series? Like, are you talking about like building a trophy lodge from the ground up? With all the trophies that we get in a series? That could be kind of fun. Where's the tracks for this guy? What is it with me and just not being able to find the tracks of whitetail today? I mean, not that it's gonna matter for the missions too much, because we need 2 does for the missions now. Which, by the way, while I'm thinking about it, I should accept the next one. And it's also 21 minutes until the next daily mission is available. Yeah, so our current mission is 2 whitetail does. And then after that will be the shotgun doe coal mission, which is the one that got me the 200. And I haven't posted it yet, but I got something else pretty cool during that mission as well. Recently, I was doing the shotgun doe coal mission and got a pretty cool buck. Oh, also, in the next couple days sometime, I'm going to be doing a video that like a style of video I've never done before. I always have a lot of clips from Classic of just like decently large animals and like rares that aren't necessarily good enough for their own separate video, but like I still want to put them into a video. And I've got the same for Call of the Wild. We're always getting like diamond mountain lions and stuff that's like not really worth making a video around it, but I still want to include it in a video. So I was thinking about doing like a mega compilation of Classic and Call of the Wild all in one video, where we have like 20 kills across Call of the Wild and Classic of like diamonds and rares and large animals in Classic. I think it could be pretty good. Oh, gotcha, Arthur. I don't really do the pheasant missions much. I did them once, but there was one that was just incredibly difficult for some reason. Where... Dude, this buck is just not giving me anything to go with. Honestly, we're just gonna leave him. Not worth the time. We're after does right now anyway. Yeah, it could be a lot of fun, I think. And all of the kills in it will either be from live streams or just stuff that I've randomly found while hunting on Classic and Call of the Wild. So, like, it's never going to be, like, trophies that have already been in videos. It's always going to be trophies from either live streams or ones that you guys have never seen. So it won't be your typical montage. I know a lot of people do montages of stuff from old videos, but I don't want to do that. I want to do montages of stuff you guys have not seen in videos. I've kind of been doing it with Classic recently, but they've been more like mini montages inside of normal videos. So I kind of want to do something of just everything. But the question is, do I do the entire video montage style where it's just like, you know, music playing in the background and like quick clips of each one? Or, if it has commentary over it, do I include the commentary too? Because I almost feel like going from like a bunch of clips back to back with music in the background and then going to commentary clips, I feel like it kind of disrupts the flow of it. So I'm thinking about just making it all a montage style. I guess we'll see. I'll do some experimentation when I'm going through all the clips and just see what fits best. Because what I've been doing in the Classic highlight videos, most of you that watch Classic probably have already seen it and know what I'm talking about, but for those of you that don't normally watch the Classic highlight videos, what I'll do is for all of the ones that don't include commentary, I'll do just like a montage style with music in the background where I show the shot, I show claiming the animal, and I show the trophy shot. And each animal will have probably like 20 to 30 seconds of the video where it's shown off. Metal music because of all the carnage. I've been putting like trap beats in the background of them. At least on the Classic compilations or highlights videos. Gotcha, guys. Gotcha. My only concern is since it's going to be like 20 plus animals, if I include the commentary on all the clips that have commentary, it's going to be like a 30 or 40 minute video. And I don't know if that's something I want to do. From an editing standpoint, that's a lot of time put into editing. But I mean, we'll see. Gotcha, Blitz. Yeah, that makes sense. It can be very addicting, Arthur. Nice, Gage. Hey, Jay. How's it going? See if we can find ourselves some white-tailed does. Kind of surprised we haven't heard any. They're usually all over this area. Ooh, that's a buck. That right there was a buck. Rediscovered previous trail. Must be one of the ones we spooked. But we want some does, so if we find does, I'll go for those instead of the buck. Yeah, I mean, I've done long videos before. With Filmora, it does not take long at all to render stuff, so it wouldn't even be that long for a 30 or 40 minute video. It's just the editing time that would be kind of rough, because I already don't have a ton of time to put into editing, which is why I do my videos typically like 10 to 15 minutes now. Because most people don't want to watch videos longer than 15 minutes, so I try to keep it under 15 nowadays. Sometimes it can be difficult to do that, though. I probably should be crouched, shouldn't I? Have you got a Yukon guide? I don't. I don't really hunt Yukon enough to be knowledgeable enough to make a guide on it. The only time I ever really go to Yukon is for, like, wolves. I used to hunt caribou there a lot, but I haven't in like a year, really. So I don't feel knowledgeable enough to make a guide on it. Ooh, that was a doe track. Going in that direction, though, we probably won't ever see it. Probably already spooked it before. It's going away. It's definitely one of the ones we spooked then, because it's not coming to the call. Yeah, Gage. I'd need to... Honestly, I need to kind of relearn all the zones for Yukon, because it changed a lot since the last time I was super into it. I know a lot of the grizzly bear spots aren't as good as they used to be, and the same for caribou spots. All the spots I used to hunt for them just aren't that great anymore, so I'll have to relearn it. Luckily, wolves haven't changed too much. But I did notice that all of my favorite grizzly spots and all my favorite caribou spots aren't as good as they used to be. See a rabbit. Excuse me, sir, were you actually coming into the call? Oh, it's the tiny buck we saw. I don't really care for him then. Don't really need that. Was there not even a rabbit here? Another deer. New trail this time, that's a little better. Spotted an egg white wolf on multiplayer, lost connection 2 nights ago, was disappointed. That's rough, man. Luckily, they're an uncommon, so you shouldn't have too much issues finding another. If you spend a decent amount of time on Yukon, you should find another one pretty quickly. I would imagine, at least. There he is. Doesn't look huge. Definitely not huge, but an okay buck. But we need does for this mission. You know, it never fails. When I need does, all I find is bucks, and when I want bucks, all I find is does. It never fails. Little rabbit there. What are you? Ooh, you're a big female. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of more interested in this. Ah, man, I don't have the 17 with me. We gotta take this thing out with the bow. It's a big rabbit, though. It could be big, at least. I don't have a very high skill level on spotting for them, so it's gonna be hard to actually tell, but 1.4 to 2 kgs is pretty good. It's a good estimate. Put a mark on that. Hey, Luke, we got a couple decent ones. We got a 162 and a 165 whitetail buck. And then we've got, I think, like 4 missions completed. So it's been a solid day. For some reason, it took us so long to find a male rabbit, though. We spent so much time looking for a male rabbit. Are you sprinting away? No, you're just moving. It looks like a big rabbit, too. Like, the body size of that thing looks pretty big. There we go. $60 meters away. Let's try to get to like 20, and then we should be okay. The heavy recurve does pretty good at 20. Probably be 1600 or so. Yeah, it's kind of what I'm thinking, but I'm hoping that there's that small chance that it could be something huge. Can we make the 40? Maybe we can. Barely missed. Just barely missed. Yeah, it does look like a chunky one for sure. I mean, it's probably not going to be tax worthy for me regardless, because I've got like a 1960s one, I believe. So I doubt I'll ever top my personal best, but on the off chance that it's huge, might as well try to get it down. Where did that hit? Just barely missed again. They're hitting really close. Gonna waste so many arrows on this, but... There we go, we got it. I was gonna say we're gonna waste so many arrows on this, but I don't want to risk spooking it off by getting close. Yeah, anybody that's saying that, Blitz, is very ill-informed on how things actually happened. There was never an issue with the spawn rate of Great Ones. It was worded terribly in the update. And in fact, I haven't even noticed a difference, so anybody that says that is stupid. 1.7. 1743, not bad. It's a decent rabbit. We'll get a trophy shot. I even have the poses for it, because why not? That's amazing. That is adorable. There we go, we just chilling. Oh, that's amazing. Put him on your shoulder? Oh, that would be amazing. Why didn't I think of that? Why didn't I think of doing that? It's so cute with that huge arrow in it. I know, right? It's almost like it improves the way it looks. There we go. Honestly, anybody that thinks Great Ones were too easy to get before the last update has not seen any of Lady Legend or Kill Clinton's streams, because they killed thousands without seeing a Great One. Blitz right here killed literally like 4,000 or 5,000 without getting anything. And that was when everybody was supposedly thinking that they were broken. I'm trying to tell people they were never broken. There was just a lot of people hunting them on a map that's much easier for Great Ones. But it seems like nobody puts 2 and 2 together anymore, and they just see everything at face value and think, oh, there's lots of them showing up, they must be bugged. Gotta think deeper into it than that to get the truth about it. But unfortunately, that's just how a lot of people are nowadays. They see everything at face value and don't look deep into it. Yeah, you did get both of your Great Ones after. Which makes it even funnier. Hey, there's the males. After we got our first male, now we find another, of course. Nice, Luke. Happy early birthday, my dude. Not gonna lie, Blitz, I don't think they actually changed anything with the Great Ones. I think they just did that to, get people to shut up about it, to be honest. I haven't noticed anything different with the spawn rate of Great Ones. I've seen the same amount of people finding Great Ones as before. I think they put that in the patch notes just to get people to stop complaining about it. But I've seen it on the internet. It's gotta be true. I know, right? It's gotta be true. It was on the internet. The internet never lies. Got my first Great One in 40 kills, but then there's people that still don't have one, and they're 8,000 kills. Yeah. The thing is, like, the Great One's a random spawn chance. It's not gonna be, like, consistently thousands of kills for everybody. Some people are gonna get it early. I got my first one 500 kills on Rancho. And then my second Great One, I didn't even have to grind for, because it was just there. And now I've killed a couple thousand. Actually, I think like 3,000. No. 2,500, actually. I've killed 2,500 since my last Great One. And half of those were before they supposedly changed the spawn rate. I did hear a little bit about that, Ethan. I haven't looked into it too much, though. Or it just didn't take effect. That could be possible as well. Imagine if it didn't take effect. Then all these people that are saying, oh, before the update they were easy Great Ones, now they're difficult. Then they're gonna have to go back on their word again. It's been pretty good, Deer Meat Lover. We've got a decent amount of missions done and a couple decent bucks. Got 2 whitetail in the 260s. Yeah, it's pretty wild, Blitz. That's kind of crazy. And I mean, if you take a look at people that were actually hunting the Great One before Rancho, the people that actually knew how to hunt Layton Lakes effectively without having the herds break, people like Grim, they killed lots of Great Ones. I mean, Grim is at, like, what, 5 Great Ones or something like that? And he's killed, I think, like 12 or 15,000 whitetail. I think he's killed like 15,000, if I'm not mistaken. I still just don't understand how people ever thought they were broken broken as in like spawning too much. It's just Rancho. The addition to Rancho made them easier. So I still think to say that any great one that was killed before the spawn decrease is not legitimate, I think that's a terrible take on it. I think that's an absolutely terrible take. Think he's over 20k now? Let me ask him real quick. He probably is, to be honest. I know it was like 15,000 the last time I checked in, which was like a month or two ago. So yeah, he's probably way over. Got very lucky because I hunted a new zone, found my second one. There's a chance they are on your map right when you first load up your game. Yeah, there is a chance. That's what happened with my Leighton Lakes Great one. I had not shot anything except for like a couple, like a diamond and a rare, I think, since that update had came out for Rancho. And because they had reset Leighton, everybody's herds were brand new, and I had a great one in one of mine. And there's a few people that did. I think that's, if anything, that's the only thing that should have been changed, is the fact that they can spawn as an initial spawn. I think you should have to shoot some whitetail before finding your great one. You shouldn't be able to get it just immediately. So if anything, I think that is possibly what was causing them to show up too often. Or more often than what people expected them to. The initial spawns were kind of crazy. There was a lot of people saying that they didn't even have to shoot anything to find theirs, including my Leighton one, like I was saying. I think if anything, that should have been tweaked, but I don't think the actual spawn chance should ever be tweaked. It's perfect the way it is. It already takes people thousands of kills to get it. Don't make it harder, you know? Probably well over 30k. Wow. He was over 20k when he did that? Jeez. It's crazy. And I think at that time he had like 4 great ones. And then he got the 5th one like a week or two later on Twitch. I just saw that pop up, Johnny, but I didn't actually see what he got. Let's see. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm jealous now. My my level 4 melanistic muley was like as small as level 4s can be. Now both Flinter and Dee Dee got much nicer ones than me. We're actually getting pretty close to the end of the stream right now, dear meat lover. If I had more time, I would, but we've been hanging out on Loggers Point for whitetail missions. And I honestly lost track of time because I got so caught up in talking about the great ones. Yeah, Aiden, Leighton's difficult. It's very hard. I spent 10 hours to find, I think, 31 zones. I didn't shoot anything except for a piebald, a diamond, and the great one. And I still haven't found all my zones, because there should be, like, I think 45 to 55 zones on everybody's map, and I've only found, like, 31 or 32. Yeah, mine's around there, Johnny. I think... trying to remember the exact score. I think it just barely broke 240s. It was a good looking rack, but not as big as I would have hoped. $21. Got my mellow whitetail buck on Leighton multiplayer. Nice, Johnny. Oddly enough, I don't think I've ever found a mellow buck or an albino buck in multiplayer. I've found a couple decent piebalds, though. But I think all of my melanistics were just from Great One grinding. Alright, I think we'll actually go ahead and end the stream now. I appreciate everybody stopping by. If I have time after editing and stuff, I'll try to get another stream in today, possibly with the new DLC for Life is Strange True Colors. Because they did finally release the DLC for it. So we might end up doing that. But we shall see. Thank you guys for watching, though. I appreciate all of the support. If you haven't seen today's video already, be sure to go do that. It's another underrated guns video for Call of the Wild. And I think you guys will enjoy it. But that being said, thank you guys for watching. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace!